nose. Stepped on some gum.
Hey Demi, there's someone at work who said you sounded like an owl.
Who? This was such a fun video to make, so stay to the end and I'll let you know about something that we might have in store for the end of the year. So in Charlotte's Pass, we're going to stay up here for the next 2 nights and we're going to stay at Snowbird Lodge, do some runs and check out the place. So it's managed by Ingrid and Patrick and they invited us up to stay a few nights. We met their little toddler Tully and honestly we had such an awesome time just hanging out and meeting everyone that was staying there and going for some runs. Charlotte's Pass is probably mostly known for being like a winter ski resort. So it's up past Perisher and during the winter it is only accessible by oversnows. But in the summertime you can drive all the way up to the lookout and it's actually a super popular place where people will go and actually hike up to Mount Kosciuszko, so the highest mountain that we have here in Australia. The highest lodge in Australia, which kind of makes sense being nice and close to our highest mountain as well. It's got 20 rooms and these all have en-suites. So it's a super comfortable place to stay. Cristian and I just stayed in a queen room. So we had a bed, bathroom, there was enough space. And then the lodge also has shared access to a lounge room and a kitchen too. The kind of like shared lounge room space was definitely my favorite part. Like as soon as you walk in, it's super inviting, it's open, it's got these like super high ceilings, wooden beams, they've set up these fairy lights. It's honestly just like such a nice place to walk into. The couches are comfy, you're looking out the windows, you're looking at the mountains. And while we were there too, they're actually putting in a new chairlift. So I believe it used to be a pommer that would go from Charlotte's Pass just up one of the mountains. So they're changing that over to a chairlift. So there was a chopper in like doing some runs up and down the hill, which was something just to watch in the mornings. So because Charlotte's is quite remote, there isn't a shopping centre or anywhere to buy like your groceries and like your personal items and stuff like that. You do need to bring all that up. Probably Jindi's your closest, so do your shopping in Jindi and then bring up what you need up the mountain. If you are staying at the lodge, you've got some options. So during the winter time, they do a fully catered menu. So that means you're doing your breakfast, lunch, your dinner, your snacks, your dessert. The lodge will actually offer you all of that. In the summertime, you get the option to like self-cater, or you can opt in to do like the dinners. If you want to opt into like a 2-course dinner, then it's $60 per person per night. And I honestly think that's such a good option. Cristian and I weren't organised enough, so we ended up eating at Caldwell Hotel, which is just the lodge down from Snowbird. But in the future, if we were to go again, 100% would do the 2-course meal for $60 because it's just easier, it's cheaper, and it would just be really nice to be able to like have that dinner with everyone else that's staying there at the lodge too. Something we really loved about being there was, you know, any excuse we could get to go back up to the mountains, summer, winter, doesn't matter, 100% gonna take it. And doing a lot of running at the moment, so it was such an awesome place to be able to get heaps of training done. The lodge is situated like in the little dip of the valley, I suppose, so you're surrounded by the hills. And then you've got like some really good options to go and do your runs, whether it's short, whether it's long, whether it's hilly. I mean, most of them are hilly. You're not really getting much flat stuff, but it's, yeah, just so good for training. And then being at that little bit of altitude as well, yeah, you definitely feel it, but it can only be beneficial. So some of the runs that we really love to do is from Charlotte's, you just kind of go up the road and the lookout's literally just up the top here. And from there, that's where everyone does the Mount Kosciuszko walk. So it's an 18-kilometre trip. It's kind of like a nice wide fire trail the whole time, obviously going slightly up on the way out to Kosci, and then you're coming back down on the way back home. So that's like a really nice accessible one that you can do straight from the lodge. A few shorter ones, one that we did when I had a hill session was Mount Stillwell. So Mount Stillwell starts from the same spot, the Charlotte's Pass lookout, and you just take a track that's to the left of the Kosci walk, and it's a single track. I ended up just doing some laps on the bottom section, so it's single. It's kind of along a ridge line to start with, so it's not super steep. There's a few like little rock steps, and then Cristian actually took the whole trail out to the top of Mount Stillwell. He said it was just a bit scrambly getting to the top, but once you're there, you've got like 360 views of the entire place. And yeah, it was just a little bit windy whilst he was there, and yeah, you just follow that down back to the lookout. You can also drive out to the Porcupine Rocks walk. That one starts closer to Perisher, and that one there is a 5.7 kilometer return. And then there's also the Blue Lake Walk too. You can head out to that. The two other main hikes that people will do out of Charlotte's, you can do Charlotte's Pass to Guthiga, which is 18 kilometers one way. And then you can also do the Main Range Trail, which is a loop, and that one is 22 Ks. If you are looking at doing any of the hikes that are end to end, there is a shuttle bus service that you can book. It does have particular times that it's going to be at certain locations. And then generally what they like you to do is you'll have your car at the end where you're going to finish. So the shuttle bus will drop you at the start, and then you can kind of take your time getting back to where your car is. That way you're not really held onto like a time schedule of making it back for the shuttle and trying to guess how long it's going to take you. A few cool things that the lodge does have. So they do have a sauna that you can book, and you can book like an hour session. So if you wanted to do a little bit of heat training, you can lock that one in. They've got fire pits, so there's a super nice fireplace in the lounge room, and then there's also a fire pit outside. My GoPro just overheated because it's like 1,000,000 degrees out here. But yeah, if you were ever thinking of going to Charlotte's Pass and are looking for somewhere to stay, would 100% recommend Snowbird Lodge. Ingrid and Patrick are such lovely people. We ended up actually running with Patrick one of the mornings too, which was super cool. And yeah, their little one Tully is an absolute blast. He's just such a mimic at the moment, and honestly just like repeats any word that you say to him. It's super cute. But yeah, just a really nice place to go, do a little night hike, go and see the stars, and just, yeah, prep for all weather. So it could be really hot, but being in the mountains, the weather can just come through at any moment. So we did wake up one morning and it was yeah, super windy. We were watching like the clouds roll in over the hills, and yeah, just being prepared for all those things. So like bring your sunscreen, bring your rain jacket, and yeah, you won't be disappointed. You can see Charlotte's down here. Okay, so obviously we went up to the lodge, we stayed, had a great time, and something really exciting that we are hoping to do at the end of the year is actually run a little run clinic from the lodge. So get everyone staying at the lodge, have it fully catered, and then get out and do some runs around Kosciuszko. Main reason we want to do this is to get people up into the mountains and hopefully have it as a little bit of a training camp in time to run UTMB Ultra Trail Kosciuszko, which is in November. So if this is something that you might be keen for or you'd be interested in hearing a little bit more about, let me know, and yeah, we'll definitely keep you posted on how that goes. See you later.